Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we got another trumpet lesson for you coming. Today, I want to start you actually in the first page of the book now. We're past that flyleaf section of the book. Alright, now we're moving into lesson 1, which is on page 3 in the book, okay? And as you'll see in the book, there's a fingering chart and a table of harmonics. You can look over that if you ever get confused about your fingerings for your trumpet. And we're going to be learning some new notes today also. Now these are going to be, we're doing whole notes and whole rests. And the reason why they're, you might feel like, well, we're going backwards. Well, we're not. The reason why they start you off in the books this way is to really get your embouchure solid, okay? Doing whole tones actually helps get your tone really well, okay? It also helps you with your breathing, so these lessons are important. You'll be playing songs eventually, but you have to be patient, okay? So we're going to do line number 1, and it starts on the G note. Again, as I told you, they're whole notes and whole rests, which I've gone over before with you, and if you're not sure how to count those, go back in some of the previous videos, and that'll explain it to you, okay? Alright. Starting with line number 1 on the G note. Let me get a little warm up going here. Alright, here we go. On the G note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip to the lines where it's introducing the newer notes. That way you're not totally bored, but I would like all of you to go through this entire page. As I said, it's very important that you do that to help build up your lip even more. And you are learning new notes, so that's a plus, okay? So we're going to skip to, we're going to line number 2 now, okay? And the new note there is the A note, which is fingered 1 and 2 on your valves, okay? First note is going to be G, then goes to the new note, the A, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's try that one more time. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, now we will move down to line number 4. Okay? And the new note there is the B note. So now you gotta have your G, your A, and your B. And the B note is fingered second valve. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now jumping down to line number 7. And the new note there is a high C. Now, in earlier lessons, you learned the low C, which is fingered open. Well, guess what? The high C is fingered open as well. That should be very easy. Now the only difference is you're tightening your lip to get up to it. Okay, it's an octave apart, and it's the same fingering, but that's the only difference, is it's an octave apart. Okay, so I'm going to let you hear the low C, and then I'm going to play you the high C so you can kind of hear the difference, okay? And that can also be a way that you're making sure that you're hitting the right note. Play your low C and say, okay, well, bum. Now it's got to be the high. Bum. Cool? Alright. So we'll start at the beginning of that line, number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now let's do something a little more trickier. Well, so far, your open notes that you know C, low C, you know G, which is also open, and now you know the high C. So that can be tricky on your lip, and you have to learn how to separate that. So let's do an exercise that will help you. Line number 11 helps you distinguish between the G and the C. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, so you learned 4 new notes today. And again, I'm giving you this whole page to practice for next week. And like I said, please take it to heart. It is very important that you go through every one of these. Build your lip up. And as I told you in previous lessons, if you feel that you're not ready to move on yet, keep practicing that same page. You're working at your own pace here. That's the great thing about doing the YouTube videos. If you need to refer back to something and say, well, how did he do that again? Or how do I play that? And you have these different lessons that you can play along with me to make sure that you're doing it right. Okay? All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. As always, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, and let me know in the comments any questions, or if you have any comments that you want to leave there. That's always welcome, and I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying these trumpet lessons. And if there's a song you want me to play, or there's something that you'd like me to teach you on the trumpet, put it in the comments. Okay? All right, well, until next time, see you later.